Welcome to Distinction Tuition Center. Today we are going to look at these few questions on factorization, which you find the question being asked to say factorize completely. So under factorization, when you have been given these equations, one thing that you have to look at is the nature of the question given. So under this question here, mostly on factorization, we use the difference of two squares. And if you look at this question here, which is 3x squared minus 27, you ask yourself to say, are these all perfect square numbers? The answer is automatically no. 3 is not a perfect square number. 27 is not also a perfect square numbers. So what can you do for you to have the perfect square numbers here? It's you by factorizing. So what is common here is what you are going to factorize. So if you look at the 3, it can be factorized. Also in 27, 3 can be factorized. So what happens when you factorize? Okay, so we are saying we have 3x squared minus 27. We factorize the 3. We are going to have 2x minus what? Minus 9. So have we finished factorizing? No, because they are saying factorizing completely, not partially, but completely. So as a result, when you look at x squared is a perfect square number, 9, also it is what? A perfect square number. So what happens when you have both perfect square numbers and there's a minus here in between? So we follow the rule of factorization using the difference of two squares. So when you have a squared minus b squared, this simply means a is being multiplied 2 times, minus b is also being multiplied with 2 times. So this a must go with this b together with the sign of b in front, which is a negative. This one also should go with the b, of which in this case b is our positive. So we're going to have a minus b in brackets. Then the other a, this one will become plus b in brackets. This is the difference of 2 squares. Let's now continue with our question. So we are going to use the difference of 2 squares also here, which we have 3 open brackets. This is same as x times x minus 3 times 3. What I've written here and here, they are just one and the same thing. So from there now, we have 3 outside. You write this x minus 3. Open brackets again, you get the other x remaining. This will be now plus 3. As a result, when you reach here, that means you factorized it completely. Okay, so let's look at b. B also, it is the same scenario with the a. So when you look at x squared, it is a perfect square. 4 is a perfect square. Y squared is a perfect square. 1 is a perfect square. And 9 is a what? A perfect square. So this is same as x times x. This 4 is same as 2 times 2. Y is same as y squared is same as y times 1. 1 is same as 1 times 1. 9 is same as 3 times 3. So the same method of separating here, that's the same method that we can use there. As a result, you're going to have, you just write 1x here. The square root of 4 is 2. The square root of y squared is y. Minus the square root of 1 is 1 over the square root of 9 is 3. So this is our first set. The second set is also going to contain the same elements, but here we're going to have a plus. Where's the plus coming from? Because the other side here is a positive. So even here when we expand this, the other one is going to be a positive. So we have x over 2y plus 1 over 3. This is our final answer. Okay, Let's look at the last one, which is the third question, which they are telling us to factorize completely 5x squared minus c 5. Okay, so when you look at these numbers here, 5, it's also not a perfect square, just like we looked at the first one here, and also this other 5 here. So what do? You find if at all you can factorize any of these. So 5, it's possible that you can factorize it. So you're going to put it outside the brackets. So when you divide 5 there, what are you going to remain with x squared. When you divide it there, it will be minus c 1, of which x squared minus 1, you are able to factorize that one again using what? Using the difference of two squares. So 5 here, this is same as x times x, which are going to remain with x minus 1. The other one is going to be x plus c 1. As a result, you've done what? You have factorized it completely. Thank you so much for watching, and look out for more exciting videos, not only on factorization but also on other topics. Feel free to share, feel free to comment, and feel free to ask where you are not clear. Thank you.